Si mnajua ni lazima tu dance kamoja. Okay. Guess who's back, 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 guess who's back. Ngoja niketi. Guess who's back, guess who's back. Well, how are you guys? Hello. What's up, you guys? Niaje wazito? Long time no see. Nimepotea hizi streets za YouTube. Nimerudi. Kupoesha moto ya DM. Timu umenitafuta. Nilikuwa nimepotea streets of YouTube. Lakini Twitter nakuanga huko kila siku. Huko na reportingi kama ofisi. Anyway, how are you guys? How have you been? It's nice to be back. Oh, nimewamiss pia. DMs. Unajua mimi sikuangi fano kuangalia DMs. Safangi stories za DM. Becomes complicated. By this time watu wamanitafuta mpaka ile Facebook inaitwa Facebook Messenger. Okay. Sijapotea kwa ubaya. Been very, very well. Everything has been on point. I think the last time I was supposed to do a video was the time I'd gone for a checkup. And then the checkup was a bit iliniwear down my spirits. So sikuwa nasaidia kukuja ku. I was feeling a bit not 100% and the test was a bit new to me, you know. For the ladies, if you want to know about the pap smear that I had, hit me on my musiniake inbox, because I want everyone to know, the ones who are interested to know about that test can comment there, because actually it's important info for the ladies and for the people who have young girls. If you're interested, hit me, comment hapo kwa hii video, then I'll make a video about that exam that I had and to educate you on what I was educated on. And I think it's important when you go to your gyna, una question hizo vitu, you know. But I'm fine. Anyway, I'm all over the place. Hey, it's been a minute. I'm on a short break. Nakula matunda. So I have tangerine, I have an apple, and I have a couple of grapes. Sasa biscuit ako hapa haki. Anataka kula grapes, anataka biscuit. You cannot eat a grape. Do you want an apple? Yeah, have an apple. Anyway, you guys, long time no see. So while I was away, I had that exam done, that medical exam done. If you want to know more about it, comment down below on this particular video. I'll check on this video. If people are interested to know about it, I will come back and educate you about everything that I was educated on. And everything I think you should also be educated on. And some information that we don't really get it freely back home. And some information that you might misconcept. But it's important to know. Kuna information and ukisikia anyway, no, I'm not gonna digress. So if you want to know about that exam, comment on this video and I'll come back and do a specific video on that and educate you guys, so you can also be educated and you can also engage your gyna around that. Then guess who passed driver's exam on first attempt? So you guys, I did my driver's exam. Your exam, see your jokes. You have to read. You have to study and you have to be prepared and you have to go prepared. So basically, it has 50 questions. They're all timed. I think 50 questions and you're given 57 minutes to finish, if I can remember. Well, I can't remember. So you book it online. Yeah, una book online. Links zote wanga tu kwa hiyo page ya homepage. By the way, everything huku wanga huko. So when you go to the homepage, una type like you want to book an exam, utapewa your link na utafill everything from there. Then you choose a date. When you're choosing the date, basically at the point where you are booking, there are so many other people who are also booking at the same time. So what happens, they attend to one person at a time, or rather the machine or the computer or the intelligence, I don't know, it will attend at one person at a time. So if you click the button to book and someone else had already clicked, you'll have to wait, they finish, and then yours will automatically enter. So you have to be patient because it takes a minute, because ni watu wengi wana book, especially if in a particular center where you want to go do it. So for us, we booked in the town center, in Leeds town center, and that's because it's closer to us anyway. There are other places where you can book, but we chose for that. So when you're booking, you book a specific day and time. So before then, you study. So the test has 50 questions and you're given 57 minutes to finish. Right. It also has a section called hazard perception. Hazard perception. You're given a couple of videos. In those videos, you're supposed to click. Here, biscuit. Yeah, it's an apple. In hazard perception, you're supposed to click. The exam is you click. If you see a hazard, you click. And you're not supposed to click more times than needed. If you click more times than needed, utaona tu screen imekuchora umetolewa kwa hiyo exam, because you can't be click happy. You go to bim 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 bim. No. So you click. If you see a hazard, you click. If you see a hazard, you click. Hey. So basically the exam nilipita with flying colors, and I'm so proud of myself because watu anguka flat. Unajua kuanguka, me was even scared when I was prepping for it, but mi najiamini sana. Najiamini because I read, I nilisoma. I made sure I'm ready. I even downloaded an app that I used to practice on that. Anyway, so let's talk about the driver's exam. So we went there with my person. Yeah, ukiingia, you're supposed to produce your learner's permit. Alafu unarudi unaacha everything. You're given a key to a locker, to a lockable locker. Unaacha simu yako, unazima simu, unaiacha hapo ndani, alafu unaeka everything that you need there. Sometimes they can even tell you to remove your cardigan. Sometimes me nili request tu niingie na jumper yangu because it was a bit chilly for me, but watu walikuwa naambia watoe mpaka sweater uache hapo. They check you kama uko na marks of which exam, kama hiyo hata marks haiwezi work. Woi exam haiwezi work. So you've done the registration, everything. There's a camera there that you're supposed to look at and say declare your name. More like biscuit unanimalizia hapo. More like those guys who've gone to wale walienda OST kubook for visa. Mtu anaambiangu angalia pale alafu aseme my name is Wakanyons. So same case for the driving exam, unaingia, kamera iko pale, unaambiwa uangalie, useme jina yako and date of birth. So nikaingia kwa exam. Kuingia kwa exam room, it's like a big room na computers zimepangwa hivi on the walls. Then huku kuna space. Then kuna mtu, one of the officers, I don't know if the name is not officers. Let me not use officers because people might think ni polisi. No. One of the staff wenye wanafanyisha hizo mitihani wako kwa cubicle yake ya glass. Ma CCTV zimejaa hapo, kuna ma computer za CCTV. So anaona kila kitu. And then even where you're seated, kuna CCTV wewe imekufocus. Every move you make, my friend, iko hapo, inaangalia. Inakuangalia kila kitu yote unafanya. Kwa hivyo lazima ukuwe na person of integrity. Because if you don't, the camera is right there looking. So everybody has a desk. And the desk, of course, it's imejengwa ni kama ka cubicle. Hivi. So it's just you know. So you do your exam. before you do the exam, you're given instructions. You're told to choose if you need to be told. Okay, you're given the instructions, and then there's even a video that tells you if you want a demonstration of how the tests, if you click, how it appears, if you need to jump a question and come back, if you want them to show you how, to demonstrate for you how it's supposed to appear. But they want to guide everything. They guide you on everything, so you just choose. Then they ask you, do you have, at the point of booking, unaweza kama kuna any special request you have in terms of ability to do the exam. You know, kama uko na, is it called inaitangwa je ile ugonjwa ya kusoma, like if you're ukisoma inaku affect at some point, unashindwa na kufocus. Sijui kama ni dyslexia, please, I can't remember the name, but I think it's that. I'm not so sure. I know mna understand kile najaribu explain. Kuna watu wanakuanga na condition ya if you're reading, especially vitu zenye ziko written, at some point unasikia akili imekataa. Inaanza unasikia ni kama I can't even be able to explain. So they ask you if you want assistance whereby your questions are read to you. Kuna earphones hapo, they are read to you, you just say yes. So you don't have to read like this to the point your condition kikikini unashindwa na kufocus, unashindwa na kuconcentrate, you know. So they help you so that you're able to do your exam with kama una concentrate poa. Imagine they support you that much. So kuna hiyo option. So kama unataka hiyo option ya exams are read to you, you just say yes, you need that, and they give you you're given earphones and all your questions will be read out to you. So wewe kazi yako tu ni click answer. You know what I'm saying? This and this. It's actually multiple choices. So si mnafanya hizo questions. Kuna mnatestiwa on unatestiwa on motorway code ama ni highway code. Sijui ama ni motorway ama ni highway, sikumbuki. And then you're tested on questions of signs. The signs ziko kwa barabara. Alafu pia unatestiwa on vulnerable users on the road, you know, maybe a person with disability mwenye kwa barabara, how do you go about that? You also ask questions on people who have animals on the road, you know, ama tu kama huku sasa vile kuna kwanga na mafox, like how do you do with a wild animal or a normal animal inatokea kama hazard, how do you go about? Kuna signage kaa hizo. Alafu kama watu wenye wanakujanga na chariots ama wana ride horses, there's questions that have to do with how do you as the driver accommodate watu wenye wako na either animals ama animals tu zinatokea anywhere kama deers, fox, ama like somebody with a dog imetoka tu, how do you accommodate that? Also, you're asked some questions on how to accommodate people who have road rage. Unajua sasa watu wenye wanakuanga na hasira kwa barabara, wewe unafaa kudeal nao aje? Kuna questions kaa hizo, like if somebody behaves in a careless manner on the road, kama sasa mtu anakuja tu anakuingia, how are you supposed to react to that? You know, basically you're supposed to be calm. Just do the right thing. Be calm, be the bigger person always. Wache aende kule anaenda, but keep safe. Then you also ask questions revolving around the seasons, you know. Kuna time ya snow, kuna time ya mvua, kuna time ya wind. You ask questions around that. And then there's also kama sitaki kusema maintenance ya gari, like how do you know what you're supposed to do for the safety and maintenance of your car? Like kama sasa ukiona gari yako imetoa certain error, unafaa kudu aje? What are you supposed to do? And unaulizwa about tires, you know, you're asked about tires. Yeah, unaulizwa. Kuna section ya kustudy, so you study everything because you don't know what you'll be asked on. I'm just trying to popcorn everything that I can remember. Like kama sasa unaulizwa what is the minimum inches tires zenye ziko safe we kutumia, unaulizwa maswali ka hizo. Now let me tell you the tricky part, the interesting part actually. It's like questions zenye mimi nilipata ni kama zikuanga exactly the same na zenye Mr. alipata, or they were shuffled. Because after we were discussing, especially on the hazard perception, nilikuwa namuuliza, did you see this one? Did you see, by the way, did you see this clip on this? After now the exam, uliona hii clip ilikuwa hivi? Ananiambia hapana. Na ananiuliza, na uliona hii clip ilikuwa hivi? Namwambia hapana. So I think the exam is hawezi copy. That's my point. You have to study. Because see na tena wenye wanakuanga na hizo mastori za Max huku Max hizi wakati uko na ABCD hapa unaenda tu kuklik ABCD. Absolutely not. Your number 1 in that exam might be someone else's number 10. Anyway, me, I'm happy because I really studied, and you get to learn. Like, basically, that exam is important because it's all about the culture. Because people might assume, oh, why are we doing these exams and we always keep right? Hata mimi at some point nilikuwa nashangaa, kwa nini tunafanyishwa hii mtihani na tuna keep right? Tuna drive on the, do we drive on the right ama on the left? Sijui. Tuna drive the same side kama British. Kenya tuna drive the same side kama British. So kama watu wa Britain, sasa nilikuwa shida, mbona tunafanyishwa exam? Lakini mimi nilikuwa na feel vibaya because people like from South Africa and Zimbabwe, they just come and direct swap the driver's license. Hiyo by the way bado mpaka sasa inaniwasha. But now because nimepita with flying colors, I appreciate that I have new knowledge, you know. From what I already knew, sasa niko na new knowledge, which I appreciate because it makes me a better driver. Makes me understand that on those roads, there's some people who are cuckoo. But you have to be the bigger person. Makes me know that seasons huku, we don't have seasons back home, do we? Seasons huku, like unaambiwa time ya winter, how are you supposed to be, what distance are you supposed to keep time ya winter? Which cars are affected by the winds? Mostly. Of course, all cars are affected, but which ones are affected mostly? And when you see a car being affected by wind, wewe unafaa kufanya nini? Hey, hizi matrackers mkifika kwa maraunda, hey, my friend, I've learned. I appreciate that I did that exam and I have new knowledge. It sharpens my skills. So the exam is out of 50, right? The exam is out of 50. The pass mark is 43 out of 50. I scored 46 out of 50. My coffee! Period. Na hazard perception nayo kulikuanga na double hazards, na kulikuanga na hazard moja na kulikuanga na, I don't know how many sections were there. I scored, okay, basically it's out of 75. The hazard perception exam is out of 75. The pass mark is 44. And I scored 60 over 75. Wapi makofi? Nyayo. I swear I was so happy. I left that exam room dancing. Nilitoka nikisema, guess who's back, guess who's back, guess who's back, guess who's back, guess who's back. I was happy. So while I was away, I've been very well. You know, you guys, we got a car. Yeah. Because I needed a car urgently. I needed a car urgently for work. Yeah. Huku gari yangu ndio ofisi yangu. Kama sina gari, sina job. Na mdosi alikuwa amesema, if you don't get a car in 2 weeks, nitakutoa kwa rota. Sasa huku kitolewa rota, my friend, na vile bills ziko every other week, utasurvive aje? So we were very determined. We had to really, nakwambia nilikimbia. Iyo mwezi nilikimbia. And then again, I had to pay for the car cash money. Nani automatic. I have to pay cash money. Why? I've not been here for 3 years. So in terms of credit, 3 years, it takes you 3 years to build that credit to the level of unaweza walk in, upewe car loan, unaweza nunua hata gari brand new kitaka ile ya karatasi. But you have to take 3 years to build your credit here to that level of getting a car. Of course, kuna vitu zingine una access, small things you can access. But to get a car, which we are talking a lot of money, if you want a brand new one, of course you can get a brand new one if you want. Si ati hawezi pata. But to the level, you have to wait for at least 3 years for you to have that level of credit. Yeah? But I'm getting there. So I've been good. Busy, working hard. I've been working really hard. Niliwaambia I'm determined to be financially stable, and I'm determined. So I think next week lazima niwatumie video. I think I'm going to do a video on now specific not specific, the things that you can get online. Google. Si uko na smartphone. Like somebody will come and ask me, how much was this? How much did you pay for this? When you can just Google and get how much is a police clearance report in Kenya. It's public info. That one you can get it for yourself. You don't need me to go and Google up how much is a police clearance report in Kenya. Niangalia hapo then nikuje hapo niambie guys who's back, police clearance report is no, I'm not gonna do that. You Google for yourself. By the way, kama unakuja UK, niliwaambia culture shock hapa. Nobody spoon feeds you info. Unapewa ropes, you go look it for yourself. Wacha nikwambie, and that is something for the people who are planning to come this side. It's something you need now to start adapting to. My friend, start adapting. Google is literally your friend. And it's sad that some people mkiambua hivyo muna catch feelings. I normally look at some of the comments on my videos. Kwanza ile yenye steps that I mean my process for relocating to UK. Unakuta mtu ananiforce kusema nilifanya courses gani? Nikuje ni type hapa niseme nilifanya hizi courses. Na maybe right now hizo courses hata haziko viable. Alafu mrudi mniquote mseme Wakanya said tufanye hizi courses na tulifanya na hatukupata. You know what I'm saying? I'm always very careful what I'm posting. I'm always very careful because sitaki kuquotiwa. And it's up to you to go Google for yourself. Niliwatuma UK government portal. Uko mwende mugoogle info huko. Alafu plus, I don't want to do videos zenye zina stress. Videos za immigration, mimi sitafanya hizo. They are very stressful. I even see the people who post them. It's always stressful. Zinakwanga so intense. Because now you're sending me to go sit down and research what you can research for yourself. Me, I'm not going to do that. Me, I just want to do videos that are easy for me. That are easy for me. Because that's the whole point of me coming here. Me, nataka kufanya vitu zenye ninaenjoy kufanya. Mi sitafanya vitu zenye zinani stress. No. But if you have a question and I have an answer, I will revert. Hiyo si shida. But ukiuliza swali yenye ninajua, you can actually go and Google for yourself. Really, you're just not wanting to. Hiyo mimi sitajibu. It is what it is. Anyway, haya meza matunda zangu. Nirudi Kibaru. I'll just come in here to check in and tell you a little bit about the driving exams. And maybe nikimalizia. Wale mnakam UK. If you've not already done driving, end ufanye driving ya manual. Learn to drive a manual car. It's cheaper for you to get a manual car. Hapa even with less than £1,000, utapata a manual car. Even with kuna tu manual cars huku utapata mpaka za sosita manual car. So for those guys who are coming, you can start learning to drive a manual car. But I'm not saying automatic is not viable. Si mimi nimenunua yangu. Yeah? See, I have a Mercedes and it's automatic and we paid it cash. You can also afford it, but lazima ujikaze sana. Lakini either way, ukijikaza it will still pay because you're still working. The secret is you're working. But if you're not working, hapa utalia, by the way. Hapa utalia. If you don't work here, you don't eat. Literally. If you don't work, you don't. Biscuit amenza makelele. What's wrong? Stop. Anyway. So if you're learning to drive, or if you're in a position to start refresher course for manual, you can do it. But si ati ni kama utaki pia si lazima. Ukikuja huku utapata tu manual. Mimi utapata tu auto. Pia mimi nimepata auto. I mean, this is the land of opportunity. Whatever you want is there. But then, pocket lazima kakue kamzito. But the key is, ukikuja huku be ready to work. And if you get that work, appreciate that work. Kwa sababu, mtu anaweza tolewa kwa rota. Utajikuta umesota. can be stressful, but as long as you're working, things will flow. Acha nikwambie, things will flow. Mimi kwanza sasa niko determined kumaliza mavitu zingine, commitments zingine niko nazo huko home. Nataka nizimalize na ndazimaliza hivi. Nimalize. I'm determined to do that. Yeah, so hata sijui hii video iko aje, lakini inakuja tu vile iko. I just wanted to come in here and check in, but also to advise the guys who are coming this way. Anzeni sasa kutune your mind. Get information for yourself. That's part of you when you come here. Hapa hakuna ile story ya ati unaenda kwa ule unamuuliza nini, unaenda read. Google. Get info from Google. Research. Learn a little bit about the place you want to come. You know. Next week ndafanya ka video kengine. Oh, for the ladies, don't forget, if you want to know about the exam I had done at the gyna, comment on this video and I'll elaborate on it. I'll actually do a serious one if you want. Yeah, for the ladies, or even for the guys who have sisters and guys who have baby girls, you know. This hiyo kitu ni important even for the youngins, you know, the little ones, because yeah, it's important. So let me know I'm fine. I just wanted to check in. Wacha nimalize hii matunda yangu nirudi Kibaru.